Ah!
Hey everybody, welcome to the ReCoop. I'm Cooper Daniels and I'm a guy that knows a little about a lot. And today we're continuing with the crypto series and we're talking about Algorand. Yep, sign up for governance is closed, folks. No more. Stop trying. You can't sign up. The dishes are done, man. I mean, it's over, folks. If you didn't sign up, you're going to have to wait until Q1 of next year. But for all of us that did sign up, I've got all the numbers for you. And then I'm going to talk about what's coming up next. And then in the end, because I can't help myself, I'm going to give you a price prediction for the end of 2021. I've got a lot to talk about. I'm excited. So let's just get into it. First off, all right. So earlier today, governance closed. And now we have an idea of the floor of the APY us governors are going to earn. Okay? So let's just go through the numbers real quick. Last I checked, and it's been going down all day. And I anticipate it's going to continue to go down, which is a fantastic thing. But last I checked, the amount of governors we have is 70,876. And the total amount of algo committed to governance is 1,866,453,974.899. All right. So we came south of 2 billion committed. Fantastic. Algorand Foundation put out a chart a couple of weeks ago saying if the committed stake were 2 billion, we would earn 12%. And then if you added the 6% participation rewards, that would equal 18%. Well, currently participation rewards are about 5%. And we came under that 2 billion. So 12 plus 5 is 17. It's going to be on the plus side of 12. So I'm just going to round this up to 18%. Let's say 13%, 5%, 18% APY on being a governor. Fantastic. And that's the floor, because there's going to be plenty of reasons for people to want to sell over the next few months, okay? The price could pump to such a high degree that people are going to, they'll make the decision that selling is the more wise thing to do. People are going to want to take part in Yieldly and all these different things. There's going to be reasons why people sell, okay? That's what, especially since there's no penalty to. All you'll do is lose your reward. So I anticipate there will be people dropping off over the next week as they measure against the fact that they haven't lost much yet, yada, 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 yada. So yeah, that's it. We got what? 1.866 billion committed, essentially. All right. So that's pretty high. Circulating right now is 6,144,112,527.17. So we have about 6.14 billion circulating. So look, about 30% of the circulating supply is committed into governance. That is removing a lot of potential selling pressure. It's fantastic. So look, we're in good shape, 18%. I anticipate by the end of this, we'll reach at least 20% APY. So I feel like that's pretty darn good. And it can just go higher, who knows? So basically, if it's 20%, if we round up to 20%, what you were looking at as a governor is for every 2,000 algo you stake for the quarter, you'll earn 100 algo in rewards. So 10,000 algo staked is going to earn 500 algo over the course of 3 months for doing 2 tasks. First task is voting once, and you have 2 weeks to do it. Second task is not being a paper-handed pansy. Is that safe? Paper-handed pansy. So that's it. That's it, folks. There we go. 18% is the floor. I believe it'll at least raise up to 20%, and that's it. And this doesn't even take into account all of the different things that are coming up in Algo Autumn, folks. I mean, come on. I think we're going to probably get some news on a country using Algorand for their CBDC. It might be a Turkey or a Lebanon or a Canada or some place that will announce that. That should pump the price a bit. I mean, you have Decipher coming in the end of November. Who knows what will be talked about there or what's going to be coming out around then. And Decipher, if you don't know, is a 2-day Algorand event in Miami in the end of November. And then you just have all these other opportunities that people, especially us Algonauts, you know what I mean? We're going to want to take part We don't want to be, you would imagine that these yieldly pools, now that all of this algo is locked up somewhere else, these yieldly pools, their APY, that is going to get more and more aggressive. I'm going to be taking part in those, and that's going to encourage more and more buying to take part in yieldly, isn't it? And then you have Tiny Man, which is growing. It's the, Algorand's first automated market maker. They've got over $16 million in liquidity already in the first week or two of being in existence. It's working fantastic. They just finished a $2.5 million seed round, and all the investors are going to be providing more liquidity to the DEX. So there is so much exciting happening. There's so much excitement around Algorand, and it's just like now, so many of us have locked up all of our algos. The only way for us to participate in a lot of this is going to be to buy more algo, which is going to put price, and I haven't even talked about accelerated vesting being over, folks. I'm telling you, we're about to rock it. I'm serious. Algo Autumn is a real thing. Like accelerated vesting, if you don't know what accelerated vesting is, in the quickest possible way, there is an algorithmic release of tokens to these early backers. And every time the algo price reached a 30-day all-time high, more of those tokens were released, causing inflationary pressure on the price. So it felt like anytime algo hit an all-time high, more tokens would be released and it would punch it back down. Well, that program is completely over. That is not happening. So now the algo price has free reign to go as high as it wants. And there's a lot further for it to go. Let's be honest. So this is it. So now we're governors. We're going to vote October 31st to November 14th. I'll talk about your voting options on the ReCoop. I think I'm going to team up with the Algonauts, and we're going to do a fun thing over there about choices A and choices B. Which one do you think I'm going to support, folks? Is the ReCoop going to defend A? Is the ReCoop going to defend B? Not going to tell you, but I'm sure you can figure it out. That's about it, folks. So I said I was going to give a price prediction for the end of 2021. And I believe that this price prediction is actually exactly what I said in my first algo video. So I am staying consistent, and I will give you my price prediction from my first video. I actually haven't looked back to see if this is accurate, but I believe I said in my first algo video, by the end of 2021, we should see a $3 to $5 algo price. And I stand by it. I stand by it. I see no reason why algo can't get up to $3 to $5, between $3 and $5. I anticipate that that's what we will see. And I anticipate that this APY is going to continue to increase. I think we're going to see a large pump in the price. And I think that is going to cause people to want to lock in their gains, and they're going to jump out of governance and sell. Now, do I think the big boys are going to do that? Probably not. But they could, but probably not. You may even see people jump out in December because they're like, they might be afraid that there's going to be this huge selling event once governance closes. Once people get their rewards, they may be afraid that there's going to be a huge dumping, and they're going to want to lock in their gains. So plus 20% is a reality. I think that we will at least have a 20% APY on our governance. Okay, there we go. So here you go. So look at your bag, think, oh man, this is going to grow by 20%, and the ReCoop says $3 to $5 by the end of the year. Let's see if I'm right. I'm excited, and if I'm not, it's going to be fine anyways. Who cares? Who cares? I don't need to be right. I like to be, but I don't need to be. That's it. All right, everybody. Hey, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Do your homework.